What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I would just like to talk about how many trophies ideally can Manchester United win this season. And to be very honest, Manchester United are really not active in the transfer market like Arsenal, the way Arsenal are going about. It seems Arsenal are the ones really, Arsenal has this summer in terms of the transfer market. They are the people really doing business in the transfer market as compared to the other teams. Although Manchester United have brought in decent and good players with good quality like Mason Mount, and I think they're actually going for Onana, which I feel he's a very good goalkeeper. He's when we played against them in the Champions League, he's in the Champions League final. His distribution, and I was like, damn, someone should go for this guy. I was actually predicting, hoping maybe Chelsea will be the one to go for him, but it seems Manchester United were quick to do business with him. Onana is very good. Mason Mount is very good. So, can Manchester United win the Premier League this season? Honestly, I don't think they can win the Premier League this season. Not because they're a bad side. No, Manchester United are not a bad side. Honestly, I actually feel they have one of the best midfield in the Premier League. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, like that midfield trio, Eriksen as well. Sometimes I'm like, that midfield is a good midfield with players with lots of experience. So I'm guessing they'll go with Casemiro, Bruno, and Mason Mount, and maybe Eriksen might come in once in a while to play that deep midfielder role, because people underestimate Man using midfield. The only problem I feel Manchester United have is up front. Their two wingers are good. Anthony is good. I would say he didn't have a bad season. His first season, he did decent. Rashford is still very good. So the only place Manchester United ideally really need fix up, because I feel their midfield is very solid, is their defense line, maybe their fullbacks, and they just need to add one more extra solid defender that can complement Martinez. But that's why I said they can't win the Premier League, because they still have a long way to go in terms of rebuilding and trying to get that team chemistry. I don't see them winning the Premier League this season. Not because they're a bad side. They'll probably challenge for it, but I don't see them winning the Premier League this season due to their defense. I don't think their defense is still up there like Manchester City to actually compete for the title. Even Arsenal's defense seems better than them, so I don't think they can win the Premier League. Now let's go to the FA Cup. The FA Cup is a competition any of the top 4 or top 6 team can win. It's possible. And Man U were in the final this last FA Cup. They lost in the final, and it's very possible, if with the kind of squad they used to get to the final, I think they have a high chance to win the FA Cup. With their current team, they have a high chance to win the FA Cup. So the FA Cup is one competition I believe they can win. It's very realistic for them to win that FA Cup, considering they were in the final this last one that just passed. The Carabao Cup, they are the title holders of the Carabao Cup. Like they won the Carabao Cup, and I believe that's still very possible for them. It's very possible for them to win the Carabao Cup. They've done it. They have the experience to do it. So what's stopping them from doing it again? So ideally now we've all agreed Manchester United can win two competitions, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. As for the Champions League, this is where, because the Champions League is a very funny competition. Sometimes the best of the best team don't win the Champions League. That's the truth, because you can actually escape your group, go to knockout stage, you go into penalties, and you go through on penalties. So the Champions League is a very, very funny competition. Can Manchester United win the Champions League? I would say it's not possible. It's possible. I'll say they have a 50% chance to do it. they have a 50% chance to do it. It's possible. They have a 50% chance to do it. They are not the favorites, but they have the 50% chance to do it. I honestly, I believe every of the cup competition, Manchester United have a chance to win any of the cup competition, be it the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and the Champions League as well. But the Premier League is one I feel they don't have the team to do it. I don't think they can do it because Arsenal are stronger. Man City were still very good. We're still a very, very good side. We're still going to challenge. Our defense line is still up there. Liverpool, I would say Liverpool are coming out. I believe Liverpool will come out this season stronger. Chelsea as well will come out. So I don't see them winning the Premier League this season. It's not possible for this season. Yes, we know anything can happen in football, but considering my own issue is their defense line, I don't think they have their defense line is not as solid to hand them over, to give them the Premier League. Not because they're a bad side. No, that's not the reason. Manchester United are a very good side. Like I said, the only place I feel they just need to fix their defense and a top nine, somebody that can actually convert chances. Like Bruno created, I think he was one of the players that created more chances. Imagine all the chances he created last season, and they actually had a striker to take those chances. So, but that's it. But for the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and the Champions League, they have a very high chance to win it. Man U are not a bad side. They're actually not a bad side. That's the truth. I think if you put banter aside, their midfield is good. Their wingers are good. Rashford and Tony, they just lack that top nine, and they just need to fix. I honestly they need to fix their fullbacks, and they need to just bring in one defender to complement Martinez. They've already fixed their goalkeeper issue. De Gea made some mistakes. He was good, but he cost them some games. So that has been fixed. But apart from that, they're a good side. But the Premier League, I think is out of reach for this season. They can't win the Premier League this season. But every other competition, they are good. They have a good manager. In his first season, he did pretty well. I'll give him, like I said, in his first season, I'll probably give him a 7 over 10 in his first season. It's not bad. He qualified for the Champions League and he brought in a trophy, which is good. Just have in mind, Pep Guardiola's first season, he finished third. He didn't win any trophy. So that's not a bad season for Erik ten Hag. He knows what he's doing. And I feel as time goes on, as he continues like building his team, trying to make changes, they will get there. But for this season, the Premier League is out of reach, but the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and the Champions League, I think they have a high chance to do it. Thank you very much, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you actually think they can win the Premier League this season? Or let me know which of the competition you are very confident they can win in the comment section. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.